It is particularly disturbing that Mr. Akhmachin and Fusion GPS were working together on this pro-Russia lobbying effort in 2016 in light of Mr. Akhmachin's history and reputation. Mr. Akhmachin is a Russian immigrant to the US who has admitted having been a Soviet counterintelligence officer. 14. In fact, it has been reported that he worked for the GRU and allegedly specializes in active measures campaigns, that is, subversive political influence operations often involving disinformation and propaganda. 15. According to press accounts, Mr. Akhmachin is known in foreign policy circles as a key pro-Russian operator. 16. And Radio Free Europe described him as a Russian gun for hire, who lurks in the shadows of Washington's lobbying world. 17. He was even accused in a lawsuit of organizing a scheme to hack the computers of one his client's adversaries. 18. As you know, Fusion GPS is the company behind the creation of the unsubstantiated dossier alleging a conspiracy between President Trump and Russia. It is highly troubling that Fusion GPS appears to have been working with someone with ties to Russian intelligence, let alone someone alleged to have conducted political disinformation campaigns as part of a pro-Russia lobbying effort while also simultaneously overseeing the creation of the Trump-Russia dossier. The relationship casts further doubt on an already highly dubious dossier. The actions of Mr. Akhmachin, Fusion GPS, and the others described in Mr. Browder's complaint appear to show that they acted on behalf of a foreign principal. This is exactly the type of activity Congress intended to reach with FERA. When properly enforced, FERA provides important transparency. However, in this case, because none of the parties involved in the anti-Magnitsky lobbying had properly registered under FERA, these suspicious connections were not appropriately documented and brought to public light. In fact, it is unclear whether the FBI was or is aware of Fusion GPS's pro-Russia lobbying and connection to Mr. Akhmachin, or that these efforts coincided with the creation of the dossier. Presumably, such awareness would have informed the FBI's evaluation of the dossier's credibility. This is why it is important for the Department of Justice to actually enforce FERA's disclosure requirements. In order for the committee to evaluate the situation, please respond to the following by no later than the 14th of April, 2017. What actions, if any, has the Department of Justice taken to enforce FERA's requirements regarding the parties identified in Mr. Browder's the 16th of July, 2016 complaint? None of the parties involved appear to have registered these activities pursuant to FERA. Why has the Justice Department not required them to register under FERA? Has the Justice Department sent letters of inquiry to any of the parties identified in the complaint? If so, please provide copies. If not, why not? Under 28 CFR 5.2, any present or prospective agent of a foreign entity may request an advisory opinion from the Justice Department regarding the need to register. Have any of the parties identified in the complaint ever requested an advisory opinion in relation to the pro-Russia work described in this letter? If so, please provide a copy of the request and the opinion. I anticipate that your written response and the responsive documents will be unclassified. Please send all unclassified material directly to the committee, in keeping with the requirements of Executive Order 13526. If any of the responsive documents do contain classified information, please segregate all unclassified material within the classified documents. Provide all unclassified information directly to the committee, and provide a classified addendum to the Office of Senate Security. The committee complies with all laws and regulations governing the handling of classified information. The committee is not bound, absent its prior agreement, by any handling restrictions or instructions on unclassified information unilaterally asserted by the executive branch. Thank you for your prompt attention to this important matter. If you have any questions, please contact Patrick Davis of my committee staff at 202-224-5225. Sincerely, Charles E. Grassley, Chairman, Committee on the Judiciary.